I'm peaceably refusing to leave my personal property. They're about to break my window, which I'm pressing charges about.
Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Today, we have another Right to Travel American State National taking the Safe Light Challenge and paying for it in glass. So let's begin.
Yes, sir.
The reason I stopped you, your bike rack on the back, it's covering the license plate so it can't be read. Your center brake light's out. Okay, do you have your license registration card, sir?
No, I sure don't.
Okay. Just have to let you know we record video on all.
Yeah, I'm recording as well. For both
I'm
of
just
you.
required. You don't have your license with you?
I sure don't.
Okay. You have one in Maryland?
No, I don't have a license.
You don't have one at all?
No.
Do you have any ID with you?
ID is required for what's the emergency, officer? Why am I being the stop in general? I'm confused. Like,
Well, let me help you out with your confusion, because he's already told you exactly why he's pulled you over. You have an obstructed license plate and one of your brake lights is out. Now, under normal circumstances, this is a 5-minute traffic stop at most, with a few warnings or citations issued. It takes a real lead paint sommelier to turn this into an arrest and broken window.
This is a violation of the Maryland Transportation Order. That's why I said.
yeah, but that doesn't apply to me. I'm not a part of the Maryland Transportation Union. That doesn't apply to private citizens. That applies to people that's a part of the United States Constitution. That applies to people that's a part that has consent with the United States Constitution. I didn't sign. I'm not a part of that.
Okay, well, you're driving a vehicle.
I'm not driving a vehicle. This is an automobile.
Okay,
A
we're driving
consumer
an
good.
automobile.
Yeah.
What is your last name, sir?
I don't answer questions about why do you need my name? What
Because
crime?
it's required that I document that I stopped you, sir.
But you're not supposed to be stopping me by law because I haven't committed a crime.
Right, you didn't commit a crime. You
Right.
committed a violation of the Maryland
Violations
Transportation-
don't apply to private citizens. Crime does.
No, sir, it does.
No, sir, it doesn't.
Well, if traffic laws don't apply to you, then why are they about to break your window?
No, sir, it doesn't. I'm recording as well.
Okay, that's
You
fine.
took an oath for the Constitution, right?
Sir, do you have an ID
You
with
took
you, or
an
you want
oath
me to
of-
supply me with your information?
Why do I need to supply you?
Because you're driving a vehicle,
Am I under
sir.
custodial arrest?
You're not under arrest.
So why do I even need to answer a question?
You don't need to answer a question.
So why are you
I'm
asking me
for your
questions?
information.
What do you need my information for?
Because I need to identify you.
You
I
don't
explained
need to
that you.
identify me if I haven't committed a
Okay,
crime.
well, here's the issue.
It's no issue. You're making an issue
Okay,
right
you
now.
can either supply me with your information
Oh.
so I can identify you, or else you're going to be arrested.
Arrested under what grounds?
Because I don't know who you are.
What crime have I committed? Right now, you're breaking the Constitution. You're going to arrest me and you have no crime. Who said that I committed something? Who was damaged? Where's the damaged party? You have to point them out. That's a crime. I'm sitting here with paperwork now, and you're still going to stand here thinking that you're an authority. You're not. We're recorded for all our safety.
Okay.
Right now, so what am I going to be arrested for?
For not identifying yourself.
I don't have to identify
You do,
myself
sir.
unless it's a crime. You're lying right now.
It's not a crime.
Do you know what a crime is by the United
I
States
never said you
Constitution?
committed a crime. I said that you committed a violation
so
of Maryland
you
Transportation.
cannot have your property or your personal being touched if you did not commit a crime. There has to be a crime. Again, where's
Not
the
true,
crime?
sir. There could be a violation
What
of
you're
transportation.
you're lying under oath right now. You're recorded. I'm not.
Hold on, am I missing something? At what point did a court officer put this police officer under oath? Now, if he'd just shut his mouth long enough to listen to the officer, he would understand that he hadn't committed a crime yet, just a few traffic violations. However, at this point, he's technically violated Maryland Transportation Code 26-202, which makes it an arrestable offense to not provide satisfactory identification to a police officer during a traffic stop.
Did I just not tell you I'm not under transportation article?
Do you wanna-
now,
do you wanna
now
supply
you're
me with your
moving backwards.
information? Yes
You
or
do
no?
not need information.
Are you going to
This is
supply
what
me
you're
with
going to get from me. This is it. If this not sufficient, you're going
see what you have there.
to break into my private property
Let me see
and
what
then
you
you're going
have
to
there.
kidnap me, right?
No, I'm not going to
Yeah,
kidnap you.
check that out. I got plenty of it. Check it out. Read that,
Your
officer.
information in here, sir.
You don't need my information. You're redundant right now. You're not getting any information from me because you don't deserve to have it. If it's not a crime, you're not even supposed to stop me. Do you know that, officer? Without a crime, you can't stop. It's 100% true. Can I see a photo ID of you? I need your photo
No,
ID.
sure. You show me your photo ID. I'll show you
No,
mine.
you're a public servant. That's what you are. I'm not. I'm a private citizen
Right,
on the
but you're
land.
operating a motor vehicle.
You are lying right now.
Okay.
Right now,
I'll
you're just
give
a
this back
regular
to you.
person.
Okay, sit tight. I'll be up.
Part 2. I'm pulled over. Part 2. Driving without a license. Driving without a license. Got pulled over by the police. The first officer just called his backup in. I'm quite sure he never heard about any of this before, so He had to go get a supervisor.
No. You're not confusing this officer at all. If he called for additional units, it's most likely because you're about to go to jail and someone else needs to wait for the tow truck.
Right, sir.
Yes?
Are you gonna give me your information? Or
I'm not giving anything. Am I under arrest for anything?
You will be unless you identify.
I will be
yourself.
under arrest for what? Under what grounds? What's the emergency?
I didn't say there was an emergency.
Well, if it's no emergency, what is he arrest for? Like, what's happening? What's gonna happen right now is gonna be bad. It's gonna end bad because we're all recorded right now, and what you're trying to do is assume authority that you don't have. What I'm being very lawful right now. I'm within the law, and what you're trying to do, it's not gonna work out. I'm trying to help you out right now.
Right.
You're assuming that you have
I'm
an
trying to
authority.
help you out.
No, you're
You
not,
give me
because I
your
have. No,
information.
you're not, because I haven't committed a crime.
Right.
Do you
You have not
understand?
committed a
I
crime.
haven't
You've been
committed a
violating
crime.
of the
You're not even
transportation.
supposed to be talking to me. I'm a free man in transient right now.
Did you just say that you're a free man in transient? I mean, I'm sure you meant to say transient, but when it comes to softards, transient works too. And in about 10 minutes, those police officers are gonna fix the free man part as well.
You stopped me for no reason. You need to know what civil codes are and what crime is. I'm talking to you like a calm man. We're being recorded. You got us flanked right now by your partner. You are so out of line right now. You can't even come in my car. This is a private vehicle. You have to ask me out of it. If you come in here and do anything, you just trespass.
Are you gonna exit the vehicle?
I'm not exiting the vehicle. Under what grounds? You have no grounds. You're just gonna try to bully. You don't even understand right now because it's who you are. It's who y'all are as a people. You refuse to stand down. All I gotta do is go about my business, but it's gonna go somewhere else because you have to have an authority that you don't have. You're here to keep the law, and I'm within the law, and you refuse because your pride is messed with now. Because I know I'm holding it right here. You're refusing, and we're recorded. We're recorded.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're
So
in
you're
the
not gonna-
wrong.
I just wanna
I
ask
don't
you
have
a
any
question.
reason to give you anything. And if I'm under custodial arrest, I'm gonna stop talking. Am I under custodial arrest right now?
You're being detained right now.
Well, I'm not talking right now.
Well, it's about time. You do realize that you have a Fifth Amendment right to shut the fuck up, right? I suggest you use it.
Are you gonna exit the car?
Now they're around the back of the vehicle, playing like they have authority. I have no authority. It's no reason for me to be stopped. I repeated it. And it's a peaceful detest. Like, I'm telling you what the law is. I'm showing it. I'm not getting out of my vehicle. I have no reason to get out of my vehicle. It can call a whole force here. I'm not getting out of my vehicle. And I'm going to drive away. Or it's going to be problems civil rights wise. And I can use the money, and it's not going to be against the police force. It's going to be against that personal officer. Now I need you to identify yourself, because you haven't properly identified yourself. Now you just a man outside my car with a gun. We have to go to that, because I asked this officer for a photo ID to see what corporate, or not even officer, this person, because you're only an officer if I committed a crime, which is an emergency, damage to somebody or their property. It needs to be a witness charging me with whatever he's talking about, because he's an observer to some violations that clearly I'm not a part of. I'm a free man and not a part of this United States of America thing where you need a driver's license in capital letters, a birth certificate and not a live certificate of birth, and a social security card, which is something that only like federal agents are supposed to have.
2 questions. Where do you get your super glue from? And can I have some with you? Because literally nothing he just said was true. Social security numbers are issued at birth for identification and tax purposes, not to identify a federal agent.
So I'm gonna sit tight and see what happens. This is the part where they try to wait you out, like the duress part. This is what will happen when like normal people that don't know the law, like you go to pieces while you waiting. They like, oh, we got something on you. They have nothing on you. If you haven't committed a crime, nobody pointed you out, said you did this to them, it's no crime. This is the part where they pretend like they have the authority, but what you have to do is you still have to act peacefully. Like they want me to act out. If I act out, then they have cause. I guess that falls under mayhem or public nuisance. That's why cops always say shit like calm down. They're trying to promote a narrative like they're recording that you're wild. But as long as you talk in a conversational tone, don't get all expressive and shit, you're fine. They don't have the authority to pull you over. This is an illegal stop because no one said I committed a crime. he's coming off like, oh, you got a violation, I can't see your license plate. I don't even need a license plate on the car. That's what the law is, because I don't have to register it. It's a personal good, a household good. So when you don't know that, they'll pull you over and give you all these tickets and shit. He's probably still gonna write one, but I'm gonna write UCC code 1207 without prejudice on it. Not consent, meaning I didn't sign up for any of that shit. So that's what I'm gonna give back to him. UCC 1207 without prejudice. And you write on the ticket, and then you go have your day in court. And I'm charging him. It's been what, 11 o'clock? What did I say my rate was? $100 an hour? That's pretty cheap. I should charge more. I should give myself a raise right here, because it's raining outside. On rainy days, it costs more because of travel. You know what I'm saying? While I'm traveling and not driving my car, while I'm traveling and my consumer good to the place that I have to go inside to make my commerce. You know what I mean? Free man on the land, that kind of stuff.
Wow, the land of make-believe.
But he knows though, like they can't stand down. That's the thing about it. This is America on a whole. And when I talk about the construct, when I'm talking about white versus Caucasian, this is what I'm talking about. Right now, this is the white man in them. Like, this is that no matter if you have the right or not. Like, I don't give a fuck is what I say. And this is the problem with this country in a whole. These are the people that racism exists in, while they look like all the other people. This is police, right? This motherfucker right here, he a regular citizen off the clock. And what I'm talking about, hold up for him too, but since this is his job, he gonna go hard with it and try to make, here come the third cop now. They gonna all get the same thing. You're gonna get, it's not gonna change. It's not, nothing's gonna change. You're gonna need the supervisor out here. And it don't matter. I already told them. I already showed them this, so they can try to take it all they want. And actually, I'm gonna give it to them. This above all of their pay grade and shit. They trumping people like, I got something in the car. I'm lawful right now. Y'all the ones that's not lawful. Y'all talking about a legal system versus a lawful system. The Constitution is the law of the land. I'm an American nationalist. I'm not a goddamn citizen of some fake ass constitution. Not constitution, but the citizenship shit. There they come with their boss now. Da-da.
Hey, good morning.
Hello, officer.
I'm the shift commander here.
Yes, how are
Hey,
you?
are you failing to identify yourself right now? You have nothing with your name on it? This could be a simple traffic ticket and we're going on third day.
The volume is kind of low, so you may have missed what the officer just said, but he laid out two clear options. Either A, identify yourself, receive a few citations, and continue traveling as a free man transient. Or B, don't identify, go to jail, and have your lunch window smashed before you even get to lick it.
It's really simpler than that.
Yeah.
There's no crime committed, so I'm wondering why I was pulled over.
I apologize, man. I legitimately can't hear you. But,
There's no crime committed, so you guys shouldn't be pulling me over.
well, there's a traffic violation.
I said crime. You talking violation. The law of the land, the law of the letter versus the color of the law, all right? Like, you know what a violation is versus the law? What the police has jurisdiction over private citizens about is crime. Me hurting somebody or their property, right? That's what crime is.
That's part of it. Absolutely.
No, that's crime. That's what I fall under. What you have a jurisdiction. When I succumb to your orders is when I violate somebody's property or them. This is some civil nonsense. This is violations in code.
Very minor.
This is it's so minor that it's not a part of who I am, because my car is an automobile. It's not what you talking about. I'm not a part of any of that you're talking about. I explained this to your officers, but y'all still here. And you haven't identified yourself. Anybody got a photo ID?
See, no, I already identified myself.
No, you haven't. I need a photo ID because you work for a corporation. Otherwise, I'm talking to a regular man right now. What do under what grounds?
This is your final warning.
Under what grounds? Why are you arresting me?
We don't want to do that.
Listen. We're not gonna play this game. You're gonna have to break into my private property and then kidnap me. That's what you're gonna do.
See, I would hate.
No, that's what you're gonna do. If that's what you're gonna do, we're not gonna bargain that out, because I know my rights. And you're gonna come to court, not the police department, you, because that's who I'm gonna file the suit against about violating my civil rights.
Well,
That,
you absolutely have
well,
to do
okay,
that, but
that is my right.
now,
And here you are.
This could go one of two ways.
Right now, I'm not talking anymore. I'm under custodial arrest. This is what I'm saying at this
You're being
point.
detained right now. You don't need to be arrested. I mean, it's gonna come to that if you fail to identify yourself, unfortunately. But we don't want it to come to that. I'm quite sure you don't want it to come to that. So, if you have anything with your name on it, we can handle the traffic violation. We can all move on about our day. Are you not gonna do that, sir?
One of y'all gonna read me my rights, or am I gonna hold that against y'all too?
No.
Because I'm under custodial arrest right now. I need to be Miranda. Y'all think it's a game. I'm not playing. All you had to do was read what I gave you, and I could have been on my way. But y'all want to violate my constitution, right?
Okay, sir, so you're not going to supply any
So
identification?
for what? For what need?
It's a yes or no.
What need?
Supply
What crime was committed?
I've
Again,
explained that to you.
what crime? No, you haven't. Neither one of you have explained the crime.
Yeah, they explained the crime several times to you, but I guess since they didn't paint it on a cave wall, you don't understand. You have committed a traffic violation in view of the officer. He's initiated the stop, and you're legally required to identify yourself.
I'm using crime on purpose. You should know what's going on right now, but y'all still playing this role.
I know exactly what's going on.
Okay, well, what you're gonna have to do is come in my personal property and pull me out and kidnap me. That's what you're gonna have to do, because right now you don't have any jurisdiction over me because I haven't committed a crime. And we can go through all of this, or it could be simple and I could go about my way to the market like I was doing. That's what can happen. That's the only thing that's gonna happen. Or you two are gonna be cited for civil violations. I'm telling you.
I'm absolutely fine with that.
Okay. The VIN number's right there. Only thing you can check this car for is to see if it was stolen. That's it. That's what you have jurisdiction over. That. See if the car's
I'm
stolen.
going to ask you to exit the vehicle.
I'm not getting out of my personal vehicle, my personal consumer good. You're gonna have to break in my personal vehicle and kidnap me. That's what's gonna happen.
His level of self-awareness amazes me, because that's exactly what's about to happen.
Please don't make us break your vehicle.
Listen,
Hey,
listen. Do what y'all need to do. Do what you need to do. I'm not getting out of my personal vehicle. Take it as far as you need to take it.
You're being absolutely silly right now.
Okay, I'm keeping my. You trying to violate my constitution and telling me I'm being silly?
All right, right now you are under arrest. Please exit your vehicle.
I'm not leaving anything. I'm not under arrest because I haven't committed a crime. I'm peaceably refusing to leave my personal property. I'm peaceably refusing to leave my personal property. That's what's happening. I'm not getting out of my personal property. Violate my constitution. And why are you touching my personal property? I'm asking these officers these people to remove their hand from my personal property. That's what's happening right now. My personal property. So if you come in here, that's what you're facing, officer. And you guys don't even know the law.
All right, again, I'm going to ask you, please exit the vehicle, sir.
They're about to break my window, which I'm pressing charges about.
Exit the vehicle.
I'm not leaving my vehicle.
Want to make a fucking bet? It's window smash time!
Blast it. Get out of here.
Alright, so that's the end of the video. Sovereign citizens will never learn. I'll never stop laughing at them. And Safe Light Window Repair has another new customer. So if you liked the video, leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike. But don't forget to leave a comment below and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss any of my content. I'm Team Skeptic, and I'm out.